bienvenue, ici World Survivor Las Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA de K26 sur PS5. Alors, est-ce que je suis en direct? Oui, je suis en direct, bienvenue. Allez, je continue.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Green draws the double. To the paint. Here's Brooks. Here's Williams. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Williams has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Suns. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis.
we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Dallas Mavericks. Hello, everyone. We've got some great NBA action for you tonight. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Here's Houston. Pass to Free. 5 to shoot. To the right side. Here's Cook. Gafford grabs the miss.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Here's Free. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Max Christie picks one up. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game now. And he can't hit the second. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
To the middle. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
You talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. 80 is towards the top of that list.
The shot by Cook, no good. Now Russell. Down low. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Flagg. And that one's long.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Back to Robinson. Shoots over Davis. Robinson gets the bucket.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
To the paint. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Cook. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks leading. Stolen. Here's the break. Here's Robinson. They grab their own miss. Here's Free. Three-pointer off the mark.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And down it goes. 2 points. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And it's going to be Denver off the tip. Gordon outside. Outside Murray. Back to Gordon. It's stolen away. Got a hand on it.
Long arms and just great instincts. That's how Gordon finds the big block opportunity.
Here's Jokic. Rebounded by Cook. And there's the drive. Hinson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Jokic. The Cavaliers pull it in. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Now here's Jokic. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
The deep 3 from Murray. Pass to Gordon. Shoots over Robinson. Jokic in the post. Rebounded by Cook. Here's Free. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Murray. To the wing on the left. On the wing, Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Pass to Free. Gordon with a steal. Now here's Brown. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Into the lane. Houston, that's good. Nuggets trail by 4. It's Jokic, high post. The Cavaliers pull it in. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Cleveland calls their first time out of the game. A minute 9 left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Robinson. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Now here's Murray. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
On the attack, Bagley. Jokic on the double team. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Here's Murray. And they double up Murray. Pass to Johnson. The three. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
When Johnson hits a three from that corner, it just seems to energize his entire team.
Oh, Jokic with the block. To the paint. Out to Gordon. Out to the wing. Outside Brown. Three-pointer. And it's Hubbard with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cleveland on top, leading by one. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Here's Bagley. Yet to see a basket. No good on the quick three. Outside, Brown. Hardaway from outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Marquette can't hit.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
And Hardaway, good for three. Hardaway's got himself on the board with a three there. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Here's Brown. Again, Denver scores. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Hubbard. And stolen by Hardaway. Brown with it. Checked by Bagley. Brown can't hit. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Marquette can't hit. And Brown has got the ball here for Denver. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Substitution on the floor.
And here's Valanciunas. Still no points. 6 to shoot. Pass to Watson. Denver needs to get off the shot. Hardaway's shot is good.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Here's Hubbard. Up and over Hardaway. And another miss by Cleveland. There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
teams will make substitutions.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the Toronto Raptors come into town for this one. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Robinson misses to the inside and slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, there's Ingram using his length and just hammering it down.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Barnes. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well. I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. I spoke with Cleveland's head coach for a bit. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Hey, those second chance points are found money. Tremendous effort there.
It's been a quick start here for Toronto. 6-point game. Barrett wide open. He fires. From outside off the mark. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Quickly with it. It's Ingram on the wing. Here's Barrett. And Bill. Slams it in.
Moves.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Quickly with a wide open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Robinson misses. Toronto with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Yep, that one goes in there. Barnes is...
Looking good, my guy.
Just a reminder, folks, to make certain to be here for me.
The Eastern Conf. The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. Taking a look at Toronto. And as we start up this second round playoff series, they're not the favorites, but I wouldn't call them, would you, massive underdogs either.
Yeah, that's spot on, Kevin. This team can absolutely win this series. Tonight will be huge. This team thinks they can steal this first game on the road.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Then there's Dick. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Moore in at the point guard position.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Good on the triple.
I really think the pull-up is the toughest shot to defend. MP using it to his advantage there.
Pulls up on the elbow. It doesn't go for him.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Hands it from downtown.
Stretching out the floor so big in this league. MP right there providing some spacing.
And the Raptors off to a slow start. 9-point game. Ingram against Hunter. Ingram passes to Moore. Doesn't go for it. And the Bulls with possession. They're rolling here with a 9-point run, and it's good for 2.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
The fans at the Bulls games are in very good company because Don C is in the crowd. In fact, guys, I'm wearing some of his stuff tonight. How you like the drip?
One of Chicago's premier streetwear designers, from shoes to hats. His styles have definitely made a mark on the league. And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, you need to have a short-term memory. You can't worry about the shots that didn't go in.
A nice shot by Young.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. That's where a screen on Siakam. Barnes can't get it to go, and here are the Bulls now. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Back to Young. Fires for 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Here's Young from the arc. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. MP's got 18 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Free throw line jump shot. No good for Moore.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Siakam against Kessler. Chicago grabs the miss. Hardy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Well, so far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
No good for Moore.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ingram against Hunter. And it's in there.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's MP for 3. Drops in the tray. Young's got 29.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
They've got Daniel Gafford. MP out there with Troy. Then it's George, and it's Whitehead. In at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propel them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Takes a step back. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to MP. Back to George. Here's Traore. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. MP, no good. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And MP throws it down.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Going inside, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Chicago making a... Switch here. Morant's checked in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
A shot by Wilkins, no good. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-3 run. And George gets it to go.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Barnes screen on George. Ingram dishes to Moore. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up, high post. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Moore's got his first basket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Toronto shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Moore in the corner. Back to Ingram. Moore in the corner. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. Moore's got his second basket of the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Ingram outside. Latrey. Rebounded by Gafford. Bulls have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. And Gafford throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he shows you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out. Well, he not only forced the miss, but he also came down with the rebound.
And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious shooting. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Well, yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them, make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommend. Checking out the circumstances. And that'll do it for halftime.
Ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And checking out the group for Darko Rojakovic to start the second half. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Dick. And it's Moore in at the one spot.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
And it's Ingram missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And here's MP for three. It's good from long range. MP's got 52 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Three-pointer. And good. There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Moore. Will it go? And the Raptors miss again.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Connects from three-point range. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second-half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Drills the three-pointer.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
With the putback. It's good on the putback.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Ingram deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Pass to MP. Here's Hardy. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. MP is second.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Hardy. George comes in for Pascal Siakam. Whitehead's checked in for Hunter. And it's Traoré in for Morant. Dick finds Ingram. Tries from 10. Count it.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
And here's MP for three. They get it again. Outside for George. Pass to MP. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And it's Shepard missing. The Bulls have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Kessler's screen on George. Ingram passes to Kessler. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position. We'll see the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Goes up. Traoré gets the bucket. Traoré's got his first basket of the night. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
And depending on the severity of that, it could be next man up mentality.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And Chicago also making a switch. Tyson's checked in. Back to Young from the arc. And got it! Another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Wilkins against Young. Over in the corner, Shepard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Young. Yet another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so Chicago.
And here we go. NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Now here's Garland. Hunter on the wing. For three, Allen. It's hauled in by Robinson. And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Garland for three. Cleveland again missing. Inside. Here's Robinson. To the inside. Cook. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Back to Hunter. Here's the three. Rebounded by Cook. And here comes Cleveland. Here's Robinson. Offensive rebound. Pass to Free. Here's Henson. Left side Robinson. It's stolen by Garland. In transition, here comes Cleveland. And Mitchell with the slam.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
The offensive rebound. Shot's good by Henson.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Cleveland shooting their first free throw in this game. The drive by Mobley. Robinson with the block. And it's turned out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll have some free throws coming up here. That one misses.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I spoke with the Cavaliers head coach for a bit. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. The Cavaliers lead by 7. And he makes it. Hinson's got his second basket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Ball. Here's Tyson. And the layup falls.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Houston. Yet to see a basket. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution for your Cavaliers. Bagley.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 7. Here's Mobley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Free throw no good for Mobley. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Here's Free. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Robinson. Left side Bagley. To the paint. Cook. That's good. Cook's got 5 now.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Down low. From 8 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Good work there as it goes.
Whatever he lacks in size, Mitchell makes up with craftiness. It allows him to be effective inside.
And that one's good. Bagley.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Outside Mitchell. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's Thomas. And a missed layup.
Credit the D. They made it really hard on him.
Pass to Nance. Here's Wade. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Cleveland leading by 7. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you, Brian.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Shot clock at 6. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Ball outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Hinson. And the Cavs with possession to the middle. Here's Poquet. The shot's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Ball outside. Down low. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Merrill. From outside the arc. And another miss by Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 11. Here's Houston. Covered by Merrill. They get it again. Poquet. He can't get it to go.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
The 3 from Mitchell doesn't go that time. Going inside. Ball with the rebound. Cavaliers trail by 11. Wade drives in. Pass to Ball. A deep 3. And it's Hubbard with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Upcoming game.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Bulls come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead.
The Eastern Conference. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Then there's Dick. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Moore in at the 1 spot. And for the Bulls, MP out there with Morant. Then there's Harden. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. You look at the Raptors. Well, here they are walking in the door. We know they're hungry to even the score after losing Game 1. But listen, they're going to have to do it on the road.
And these fans are not going to go easy on them. There is going to be a lot of noise to tune out in this one. Hopefully, they're up to the task.
And Young, here we go. From past the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. On the clock. Oh, good on that one. Hunter with some nice defense. To the paint. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Best dunking point guard in the game. Ja Morant.
Pass to Pirtle. Now Ingram. Hunter with some nice defense.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Morant finds MP. Seeing some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And it just... that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Raptors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Moore inside. MP's there.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Launches it. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Dick. Back to Moore. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Moore's got his 2nd bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Traoré, the 9-footer's on the mark.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Elliott the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
George passes to Young. Cranes the three-pointer. Young's got 15.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
.26 seconds left in the first quarter. Right side, Wilkins. No good from outside.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Daniel Gafford is out there with Keyshawn George. And it's Young. Then there's Traoré. And it's Whitehead in at the three, the small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of three. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Dick wide open, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
So for the Bulls, Tyson's checked in, and it's John Morant in for Traoré.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Kicks it out to MP. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Wilkins against MP. Wilkins, the pass to Barnes. Here's Dick. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Well, let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
It's Ingram atop the key. Pass to Moore. Back to Ingram. Pocket 6. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ingram's got 6.
Well, fighting through it there. Ingram can get aggressive when he needs it inside.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ingram outside. Jacks up a 3. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Well, you can't give a guy like Ingram a look like that from beyond the arc.
And here's MP for 3. And that one is off. Raptors trail by 20. In the corner, it's Ingram. Shoots the 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And that one drops for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hunter for 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shot.
Chicago leading by 18. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Siakam outside. Fires from deep. A nice shot by Young. MP's got 39.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Moore outside. There's a screen. Ingram outside. That will count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of 3-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broad.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now. Running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. That is more than enough.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. If you look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Morant. So for Toronto right now, in at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Then there's Dick. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Moore in at the point. Young from outside. They grab their own miss. Hunter kicks to MP. Connects again from distance. He's really slapping him from outside.
three-point shot.
Ingram finds Dick. Barnes outside. Pass to Ingram. Three-pointer. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. The three. Another three for Chicago.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Ingram. Pirtle sets the pick for Ingram. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, when Ingram gets it going like this, he's a very hard man to defend.
Siakam passes to Hardy, and it's Hardy with the jam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Ingram kicks to Moore. A three-pointer is right on target. Moore's got 9.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
A three from MP. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MP is number 1. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Barnes outside. Back to Ingram. Inside, Pirtle. Chicago grabs the miss. Hardy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
MP against Moore. To the middle. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist from Moore. He's got 5.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Hunter finds MP. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Get the right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Ingram outside. Back to Moore. Takes the 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
That's a nice find by Ingram, getting it to the open man.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So for the Bulls, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Hardy. Keyshawn George comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Whitehead in for Hardy. Shepard's checked in for Toronto.
You can just tell that MP was in the zone on that.
Shepard, the pass to Pirtle.
Yeah, easy call.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the 1st. And he's good on the 2nd. Chicago leading by 22. Morant reaches to MP. For 3. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Shepard. And Moore kicks to Ingram. Now Shepard. No good there. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. It's good by Whitehead.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Shepard, the pass to Moore. It's hauled in by MP.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Good, and a nice assist from Morant. MP's got 57 points.
Well, MP's right there, shot ready.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Shepard. And again, Toronto no up. Young outside. Lets the three fall. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing.
We've done a great job moving the ball. Let's keep...
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Foray is out there with MP. Then it's Keyshawn George. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Whitehead in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Young from outside connects from three-point range.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Toronto's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Here's Ingram. The tray. He can't get that one to fall.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Good. From 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
This series, you look at the Bulls, they're firing on all cylinders, up 2-0 in the series, but now they enter a hostile environment.
Yeah, and that often affects your secondary scores the most. Some of the shots that go in at home don't on the road. They may need their stars to step up early in this one.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. MP is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Hardy in at the center position. On target from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Barnes a screen. Pass to Moore. There's the triple. And again, Toronto with a triple.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And here's MP from outside. Another three for Chicago.
And there's MP clapping back. He is such a competitor.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves. He's so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Brian, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And Young gets it to go.
There you go, MP. Show off that range.
Toronto's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Dick. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Chicago leading by 9. Young looking around. Another three for Chicago.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Shepard, he's checked in for Toronto. Then for Chicago, Gafford, he's checked in for Hardy. George comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Whitehead in for Hunter. Outside Dick. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Looking to win the run. Pass to Moore. The three. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Moore. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bulls leading by 12. MP outside. The 3 is up. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Young's got 24 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Ingram. The 3 ball. Gafford grabs the miss. And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And so far, no one has figured out a way to slow this group down. 6 wins in a row in the postseason and aiming to make it 3-0 here tonight.
They are definitely a talented group, and they are clearly in the driver's seat right now. But that could change here tonight.
Now here's Morant. No points so far. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Raptors trail by 20. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Checked in for Chicago. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the night here. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Bulls. There's Young with the three. That one no good. Raptors trail by 19. Here's Wilkins. And again, no good by Toronto. MP getting it done for the Bulls. He put up a jaw-dropping number of three-pointers. An exceptional single-quarter performance. We'll be right back after this word. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
We've got Grady Dick, and it's Wilkins in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Toronto got the job done. He picked up 66 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Chicago passing it around. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Pass to Elliott. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. MP, number 1. Toronto shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. He's off on the second. Bulls leading by 23. This one for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Young. The shot by Ingram, no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Now here's Ingram. Still no points. And here's Shepard for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Young way outside. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Elliott. Here's Shepard. Fires from deep. The rebound by Nixon.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3.
Really making a difference here.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for coach to change that.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Moore. 6 points for him. And again, no good by Toronto. Pass to Morant. MP outside. For three. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Moore. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Moore's got 8.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Outside Young. Three-pointer. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And here's Shepard for 3. He's off on that one. For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. MP, the pass to Hardy. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Moore. Over Morant. Moore's shot is off.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Young from long range. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Toronto has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And here's Shepard for 3. Pure from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Young from long range. Fires in the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's Ingram. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And so it's Chicago, building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Greetings, everybody.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the 3, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah. Taking a look at how this... And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. Ja Morant is out there with MP. Then it's Hardy. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Siakam in at the 4. And here are the Raptors now. Here's Moore. 10 points for him. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Dick. 5 to shoot. Here's Moore. And it's MP with a rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Hunter passes to MP. Now here's Siakam. Back to Young. Launches it. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot. Tonight.
Stolen by MP. Morant surveying the floor. Misses the three. The Raptors shooting just 38% for this game so far. Moore passes to Ingram. It's good from about 19 feet.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Over to the wing. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pirtle, the pass to Dick. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Dick's got 5.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Morant finds MP. Back to Morant. Chicago passing it around. Siakam outside. Pass to Hardy. Just 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Outside Barnes. And here's Ingram from the arc. Chicago with a rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
There's Young with the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Outside Dick fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Hardy's got 4 rebounds now. There's Young with the 3. And the Raptors making a change here. Shepard's checked in. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Gafford, he's checked in for Hardy. George comes in for Pascal Siakam. Whitehead, he's checked in for Hunter. Traoré comes in for Ja Morant. Right side Dick. Pass to Moore. Puts one up from 19. Good on the jump shot. He's got 12.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside for Ingram. Fires for 3. No good.
And he probably thought he was gonna bury that one.
Outside Young. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Shepard. Outside Dick. Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I like seeing Jakob go to work in pick and rolls. He is so dependable in these situations.
MP, the pass to Gafford. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. They recover it. Here's Young. Beyond the arc. Good! That's another bucket!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Pass to Shepard. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Shepard's got his third basket on the night right there. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Bulls. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot.
Good game, FD. Stay on point. You guys move around the crowd, you'll be great. So what happened to the lady that I was home? Yeah, she kept asking herself to stop.
Right? Right up?
That's a good idea. I might have to do it myself.
Si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas à rester passionné dans ce que tu fais.